Alright guys, welcome back. So, in between episodes, obviously traveled back to the hideout, but I went to test out the next, part of it, and it turns out I did something wrong inside the well, and I still got the first spell. I actually wanted the second spell, so I had to look it up, and even that was a little difficult, but it turns out that you need to actually kill one of the villagers, not just leave them there to die, so that you can get the second spell rather than the first spell. But yeah, in the last one, continuing on with what I was talking about, we did travel to the town that was having issues in their well, drying up, and missing children and stuff. And it turned out that there was this massive monster in there that was causing all the problems. So after defeating it and helping this guy Ray save most of the villagers, he decided to give us a new spell. And here we are. He's going to give us the Blessing of Saint Eva, Cure 2. I prefer this spell because it heals, and the way that I'm going to play the game, I'd rather the character I'm giving this to have this spell instead of the other one, which would actually be Renew, giving me like a 70% chance to bring somebody back to life. Now, you can go and speak to your friends, and they'll be like, "Ooh, there's a blessing you can give out." That'd be like giving magic to a monkey. But yeah, you can go, I should show you now, because it's new in the game or whatever. You can go up to other levels, and basically there's 3 doors or 3 rooms on each floor. And I don't know who is in what room, but everybody has their own room, and when they're not down here, because they're in your group, they'll be in their room just chilling, and you can go and talk to them, not just now, but other times, and they'll just have different things to say. But anyway, I'm going to actually give this spell to Nina, because I want to give her a little bit of a healing spell for the next bit of the game that I'm going through. I'm not really going to have a healer, because I'm not going to bring Rand with me, and right now, he's my only healer. I shall be going now. Another cool thing about this building is that you just walk in and you watch them go up, and then you walk out. And I can't really show it right now, but it acts as a inn. So everybody's it's just like resting at an inn, except you don't have to pay, you don't have to really talk to anybody. She went west. Okay, I gotta go find her. What do you want with the Dragon God? So now you have the option to change, meaning that you can pick who you want in your party. Now, I could grab Rand and Kat and Nina, which isn't a horrible idea. But the thing is I actually need Sten to get back to where I want to go. Kat, Sten, Nina in that order. And we will do... Oh, I wanted to switch their thing. Switch to... Yeah, let's do Scramble again. I might do Parallel soon. But I'll probably only ever use defense if I ever have a heavy caster group. But anyway, I'm going to cut out me going back to the town, because now you have to go back to the town with the well so you can continue moving on. So we'll be right back. Just real quickly, I actually wanted to show you guys something, because I can use Sten to get somewhere. And I'm not really sure if I need to go here, but I'm going to check it out. I mean, I don't need to go here, but I mean, if there's anything I can get here. So there's just this lone house. And she doesn't even have any cupboards. That's the only reason I was coming here, was to see if I could take something from a dresser or some shelves. But yeah, her name is Surfy, and she thinks a safekeeping store sounds kind of nice, basically a bank. But yeah, it's kind of cool, little extra house. You can deal with her later if you choose to. But yeah, I thought I was going to be able to get something here. But anyway, I'll be right back. I'll see you in front of, I think it's called Capitan, but we'll see you in front of the other town. Alright, and now we're in front of, I believe it's called Capitan, but I wanted to actually show you guys that Cure 2 actually heals for 100 points, for 7 ability points. So that's like my best cure right now, because Grdo only has Cure 1, which will do 40 for 4 points. So it's more than double. It's like 2.5 times or whatever. But yeah, that's why I wanted to give it to Nina, because she has a lot of magic, and, you know, if I don't need her to hit anybody with some crazy spells, then I can get her to heal somebody up instead. But anyway, so you come down here, and I believe, yeah, it's still blocked off. Boat is not returned since it picked up a woman who looked like a bat. Lovely, so we know we're on the right trail. But here's the thing, if you aren't very observant, you have to kind of like look around and notice what's different, which would actually be this chick here. So you talk to her, and actually I think I spoke to the wrong person. Yeah, you want to speak to her with Ryu, or in my case, Grdo, and she'll be like, ooh, look at you. I'll have to borrow him for a bit. So what, she like made me close my eyes? Oh look, it's this cranky old woman's house. We need a guinea pig. She knows her granddaughter well. It's deplorable. Well, it's okay. Yeah, really, that is pretty disturbing. It's okay. They're experimenting uniting. What, are they gonna, like, try to have a baby? Jesus. Combine the various powers that we shamans have with another person's powers. It's not something that anyone can do. In order to join, you also need some powers. Yes, yes, we understand. So this is kind of interesting. Please go to the center of the circle. Oh, so I could have looked through here anyway. I didn't have to come through here earlier. Oh well. So yeah, you go to the center, and then she goes to one of those little ones, and then they start their little fusion. They're uniting. Whoa. Ooh, that's cool. This power's too strong. Well, that's unfortunate for you. How is she still alive standing in all that? What have I awakened? Set the whole goddamn forest on fire. Lovely. So we burned down her house. The power of the dragon was too strong. Our shaman power is worthless against it. Our house is gone. Who cares about that? And I'm just like, back off, Granny. Great, so now we gotta get someone to build her a house. A roomy bath, a loft, hardwood floors. So, cool little thing here, but really tricky if you're not careful, is you're actually alone now. So you gotta go back to the town and worry about fights. Oh, this might be bad if I get a lot of enemies. Okay, so I believe I can kill these K-goblins with one hit. So I'm gonna try and take those out quickly. Ooh, that's good. Even better. Okay, so I can kill those in one shot, so I'm going to take out those and then I'll deal with the Komodo, especially since he's boosted his defense. Shit, I think that's the one that I'm going for. Ah, it didn't matter. And then the last K-Goblin, and... oh, he ran away. Chicken shit. Oh, your defense... oh, I was gonna say it won't matter now, but I guess it did. 2 specials. That works. If I'd known I was gonna get a special on him, I would have just hit him first. And I guess if you wanted, you could kind of take advantage of this opportunity to level alone. But in my opinion, there's no need for that because I think I've gone over this before, but let's say like killing a monster gives me 10 experience for each character in my group, then I'm only going to get 10 experience when that thing dies. But if I had 4 people in my group, it's going to give me 40 experience because it calculates that I need 10 for each person. So it's a weird system, but that's how it works. So there's really no point in fighting things alone. Move out of the way! Man, she's a grumpy granny. What is that? Are you hitting on the old lady? Oh, man. Give them the house? Oh, man, he's actually just gonna give him this one. It's a nice house. Carpenter, would you make us one? That's my room, you grumpy old bitch. Call a carpenter. So now he's just like, screw it. I'm out of here. So now you gotta talk to Bo a bit, and he's just kind of like pouting because, you know, he didn't want a room, he wanted a whole fucking house. I mean, I don't understand why. He didn't plan to live here, he was just hiding here for a bit. But anyway, let's get out of here. So now I believe my party stays the same. Yeah, okay. So now these two are like, yeah, we need you to go and find us a carpenter so that you can like get them to adjust the house for us because it's not good enough. And then she tells us that he's in Capitan. So I was right. The place is called Capitan. Or at least that's how I'm pronouncing it. It could be like Capitan or whatever, but that's how I'm pronouncing it with a bit of a French sound to it. But yeah, I actually have to go back there again to go and find a friggin' carpenter. Lots of running around in this little part of the game. But anyway, I'm going to cut that out like I did before, and I'll see you guys back at the town. So I actually wanted to show something off because I forgot to mention it. If you remember, the granny was like, "Oh, I awoken the dragon power within you." I can actually cast dragon forms now. They do require the rest of my ability points, or all of what's available, I should say. But their elements don't matter, unfortunately. Whatever I use is just going to hit really hard based on how much ability points I have. If I'm like 100%, I'll get the whole amount. If I'm like 80%, I'll probably get 80% of the damage. But I just kind of wanted to show off the dragon form. I'm almost at the town too, so why not? $256. So that will be the flat amount of damage I will do every time I'm at full ability points. And anytime I'm not, I'll do less than that. It is kind of cool because it's a nice amount of damage in one go, but it kind of sucks too because you have to, like, it's like a one-use thing unless you want to spend the time getting your ability points back up. Which, depending on how you do it, could cost you health. So it's kind of like a, do you want to bother using it or not? Because sometimes in certain situations you'll want to keep his ability points for magic, like healing magic. So now we need to find a carpenter. I believe if you go into the different styles of these houses, those are the carpenters. We owe you our lives. Let me do something for you. What? You want me to build a house? No. So each style of carpenter, I'm not going to go into it in too much detail because you can just look these things up. There's a lot of really good guides on how to do this. But each style of carpenter will have like a different like side bonus, you could call it, that comes with it. And one of them has kind of like they create a pub, and everybody who comes to the pub will tell you like random facts about your gameplay, how many chests you've opened, times you've won a battle, things like that. The other one will, and they all build different styles of houses too. The house you find them in is the style of house that they will build. And the other one does like kind of a little mini game where you find toll-ins throughout the game and you flip them onto a board and you have no control of where they land. But once you, it's like Othello if you've ever played that game, but once you connect them well enough, you get what's in between them. And I don't really care about that, especially since it's coming down to like a game of chance. And then this one that I got, he will move his whole family to your village, and his wife will actually cook for you if you bring her ingredients. And in the long run, that's probably the best option you've got, because you can get a lot of really good things. There's guides on those as well. And I'm going to pick that one because I like this style of house. I've played through where I've had all 3 different ones, but I like that style of house. I really like the way the town looks when it's built up some more. Okay, so now this guy is like, the boat's finally fucking returned. The woman who looks like a bat went to Semafort on the boat. Okay. So I'm kind of wondering if I should go back to the granny's house, well, my old hideout, and double check on what's going there, because I probably could. But the only other thing is like, I might not need to go back there. So I'm going to cut that out and see if there is anything worth doing back there. And if so, I'll bring it back in. Otherwise, we'll just finish off here and I'll bring it back here and we'll go to the next part. But one moment. Just real quickly, I was talking about it in previous episodes. Once you've gone through here enough times, you actually don't need to fight anymore, because I guess I've killed all the monsters over time that have been here, so they're all dead. You don't have to actually fight them anymore. But anyway, just wanted to show that off. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, if you go back here, you do see the carpenter doing his job, but there's really no need to go back here just yet. They basically just say like, we're so excited he's doing it, and when we're done, we can't wait to join souls. So I'm going to go back to the village, and we'll go on from there. Be right back. Alright, so now we are back in the town. We can finally take the boat to the other side of the continent, the whatever you want to call it, and continue our search for that stupid bat-looking woman who is basically on the run. Instead of Bo, being in prison and shit, we gotta find her. Well, he's not even in prison, but like being on the run or hiding out or whatever, we gotta go and find her. But I am gonna end the episode here. I don't want them to get too crazy long. We're gonna save, and of course we'll continue on because I just use save states, but I don't use them to cheat or anything. I just use them to keep picking up. I don't like having to log out and stuff. It's weird. But either way, we're going to end the episode there. Now that we're done with all that stuff in Capitan, we can finally move on. And it looks like we have to go to a place called Semafort over on this side of the world. But yeah, we'll take care of that in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching this one with me, and I hope you guys have a great day.